No, that is definitely not a person. That is something else entirely. Hello and welcome to another indie horror game. This time we're playing A Sinister Night. And this is a college project made by the developer, where we basically wake up in the middle of a frozen fucking forest. Yeah, we awaken alone, unsure of our current whereabouts. Except that, of course, because it's an Unreal game, it happens to eat my frame rate alive, because why wouldn't it? Hello, can I start a fire to get warm? No, of course not. Oh, actually, what is the... I'm trying to remember, what is the vibe that we're supposed to do for these types of things? It is... Oh, that's right, I think it's actually pine leaves. Yeah, like these trees, if you chop a lot of the leaves off and stuff, it actually, it ends up insulating really well, because I think pine needles might be hollow, or something like that. Yeah, they end up insulating crazy good. So it's actually really easy to end up, like, making basically a little impromptu lean-to. Alternatively, you just find cabins, and you do it that way, because that would probably be a heck of a lot more comfy. Okay, so far interesting, aside from the Unreal Engine problems, but... yeah, a very basic level design and such. You know, just looks like they were like, hey, the lift tool or the height tool, and they just kind of ran it up. Why do I remember this place? It feels familiar. Did you go camping a lot as a kid? I don't know. And somebody... oh, okay. I must be losing my gosh darn mind. Every day I go into the woods to chop down trees for firewood, and what feels like every 10 minutes I hear the sounds of footsteps coming closer through the trees. Sometimes I speak up and ask who's there, but then the footsteps stop, and if I check, there's no one there. I swear sometimes when I'm coming back to the village in the evening, I feel like something is creeping up on me. I know this sounds crazy, but I don't think I'm alone out here. Oh, Jackson, you know what that sounds like, buddy? Sounds like you got yourselves a problem with a local cryptid, and it sounds like you need to go get your rifle and go take a local posse and go start hunting. The heck? Oh, I saw that little tree right there just, like, sticking out, and I was like, what the fudge? Yeah, it just looked a little bit weird. Okay. I mean, I can say actually, like, frame rate issues aside, it's randomly, like, dropping down to the 59... It's always 59.02 frames per second. I'm not sure why. Yeah, aside from, like, the occasional frame drops, I'm actually kind of liking the vibes here. It's not bad for, like, a small college project. I've been worried about my son lately. He keeps talking about a tall man that watches him from the trees when he's asleep. As far as I'm concerned, we live in the middle of nowhere, and he says it's not one of our neighbors, so it can't be anyone else. I think I'm going to talk to the others about this soon. Now that I think about it, our livestock has been going missing recently. Maybe there's a thief about. That certainly makes sense of a lot of things. Where do people even sleep in these areas, anyway? Like, these are very, very abandoned houses. Very empty. Unless everybody here was like, you know what, screw this place, we're leaving. Okay. I can't get inside of that one. Yeah, this is spooky a little bit. Yeah, it definitely has some good things going for it. You know, we probably could do a little bit better on the atmosphere in some ways, but the same sense, college project, like I'm pretty inclined to be nice to those. But yeah, this is not bad. You know, footstep sounds make sense. It's pretty clear where the player needs to go. Yeah, I'll just have to go ahead and keep on looking. Oh god, I downloaded several games in a row because I'm trying to do a bunch of bulk recording over this weekend. And yeah, I wonder if... This might be one of the games that said it had like 30 minutes of playtime. And that's a good question. Why is there a grave that's been left dug? Huh. Something either dug out, or they never had a chance to fill it with the person that's inside. Or the person that should go inside. And all our graves here in their houses. Hello? Oh my god, is that a person over there? No, that is definitely not a person. That is something else entirely. I can't leave, I have to help that person. No, no you don't, see? Do you see this thing? This is not a human being. Something's very wrong, I need to get out of here right now. I can't leave yet. No, again, man. Just... Look, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll be the heartless bastard here. You ever in the middle of the woods and you see something that just feels wrong? Leave. Get out. Get the hell out of there. There is nothing good that can be found in there. Not a single damn thing can be found. Yeah, right? You come across something, you see like a person, but it's like, their arms seem a little long, or their face seems a little weird. Just go. Get out of this. There is nothing to be done. Do not wait, do not pass go, do not collect 200. Oh, hello. Yeah, like, gather your friends. If any of you are armed, get your weapons out and get out of there, because you're gonna fucking die if you don't. Again, I'm not really so much of a believer in the supernatural. Like, I think most of the time when people disappear in the woods, it's probably either wild animals that, like, they happened to really piss off. You know, they went ahead and they, like a mountain lion maybe, got aggravated or something and attacked them. Run, behind you, run. Okay, well, I'm definitely sprinting. Well, I guess what passes for a sprint here. But anyway, yeah, like mountain lions, or maybe you come across like a meth, like a meth lab or something like that, or a cartel operation or some shit, but... Oh, look. Great. Hey, buddy. You know what would be really satisfying? If you just run up and punt it in the face. Folklore told of a creature that would stalk its prey in the woods, one that would weaken their morale by unnerving them more and more as the days pass. With no one left to tell the creature's tale, to warn of its existence, it lives on in the bleak mountains, waiting for its next victim. Press escape to exit the experience? Okay, so I guess that's just like... Is that just the end? Or can I resume this? Oh no, okay. I guess I have to just like... You know what, I'm actually gonna go back in. Yeah, alright, well there we go. So that was a Sinister night. I kind of like this. I mean, it's very short and to the point. It does what to me is sort of the cardinal sin of indie horror, where it just ends in a jump scare, but like overall this wasn't bad. Lasted, hang on, how long is the... What the heck? There's no way. Sorry, it's hard for me to tell. Gosh darn it. Yeah, it's hard for me to tell what, yeah, kind of what's going on, because my OBS isn't captured, like the other screen isn't capturing properly because my GPU's on the fritz, so... But anyway, yeah, lasted a few minutes. Not a bad little game, though. And also what just happened was my right monitor just died. So, yeah, I think, like, I would have to plug it back in, but I can still see what's going on my left-hand monitor. So, yeah, that was, I think it's called Sinister Night, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna go double-check this. Yes, a Sinister Night. But yeah, not a bad game at all. This does a good job of being spooky. The atmosphere is overall pretty nice. A couple of things that I'd maybe like to see. So, I mean, you know, these, like the mountains and stuff, they look very clearly just played around with an editing tool. So yeah, I'd like to go ahead and see those get changed up. Oh, actually, I just realized I can see on my time thing. Yeah, okay, that was like an 8-minute game. 7 to 8 minute game. But, oh yeah, I'd like to see maybe the mountains get cleaned up a little bit. Maybe have like a little bit of a particle effect going on for snow. That would be kind of nice. Just something to sort of indicate that there's like a little bit of weather here, aside from the snow. Like I don't even really mind the fact that the snow is basically just painted on the ground. I don't really care about that, but yeah, just a little bit of something. And then I'm sort of in the same vein, maybe just a little bit of variety in the environment. You know, for the most part, like it does kind of undulate a little bit, but this really isn't what snowy forests look like. You know, I'd like to see a little bit more, like some bumps and curves and just a little bit of variety to the map. Nothing terrible. It's not even like a huge deal. It's not even going to be a priority, but it would just be a little thing for any future games. And these are all really just sort of like things that if this developer decided, hey, I want to try to remake this into something better, this is what I would do. But, yeah, no, overall, I'm actually just really liking this. I think this is a really solid experience overall. The whole, like, behind you chase scene was pretty cool. It didn't play obnoxious music the whole time. You know, having us walk up on the body and having us be like, oh, we need to go check it out. You know, that was creepy. I was expecting some stuff to happen, and, you know, eventually as we approached, it did get up. So yeah, I actually really like this. This was very solidly made. I'm very happy with the developers' work, and I hope like heck that we get a chance to see them keep on working on games. Yeah, I think they did a very, very good job here, and I'm really excited to see what they come up with next. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you wouldn't mind, please leave a like or leave a comment. How did you feel about A Sinister Night? Yeah, what did you guys think was going on here? You know what? What would you want to see added on, too, if this was going to be expanded? Maybe the developers are going to make this into like a 25-minute game. What would you want to see come out? I'm curious. And if you're new to the channel, if you enjoyed the video, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really, really appreciate it. And for everybody else, thank you very much for watching A Sinister Night. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in another video very soon.